I am sure gonna miss this. The bike rides of summer. I haven't been a big biking guy since I was a kid, but this summer has made me fall in love with biking all over again. Going on bike rides with my son. There's just nothing better than that. Now I'm trying to go on a unique experience soon, so I have a story that I can talk to my son about. My son, in a few days, is going to take the bus for the very first time in his young life. I'm sure he's been on a school bus for a field trip before, because I know he's gone on plenty of field trips at the schools, but he's never ridden the bus to school, and that's something that I did as a child, and man, that was a very interesting experience, to say the least. Now, we have an awesome city bus transit system here in Neenah, Wisconsin, that's kind of, I think, in conjunction with Appleton, Wisconsin. I think if I paid one of my $2 bills in my wallet, I could take the bus all the way to Fox River Mall in Appleton, Wisconsin. And that's a deal. That is a deal of the century. So, I was doing some research online, and it looks like to buy bus passes, there's certain places in town you have to go. One of them is Festival Foods, which is kind of like the upper end crust grocery store of Neenah. I don't know if I'm allowed in there, but the Pick and Save just down the road, well, that is a place I frequent often, and hey, I might be dropping off some of my $2 bills there to buy bus tickets, because the idea of driving around town on a bus with a notebook in one hand and Ernie the puppet, is he Ernie? Probably not. This backpack I got is so busted. I also need to go to the thrift store to try to find a new backpack so that Ernie isn't in danger of falling out at any given second. Yeah. So hopefully soon there's a video of Mr. Mrgrrr taking the bus. Now, there's no way to prove that, I'm not just the biggest charlatan that's ever lived and have been planting stuff all over town to kind of stage my miracles, but Pick and Save is right there. I just filmed right about over there when I finished my video about wanting to take the bus, getting a bus pass, and here we go again. Fireball, cinnamon whiskey. Now the thing is, I thought there was some still in it. There's just a itty bitty tiny little bit left in there because it was laying on a leaf, and it looked like, well, at least this one is 99.9% empty. But I'm gonna put that in my pocket. I don't know who's drinking Fireball whiskey in the city of Neenah. I don't know who's leaving these bottles all over the city. But I got a feeling I'm going to find them someday. And when I do, I'm going to approach them with kindness. And we'll see what happens. Now, normally, I would put this in there. But since I am here, I might as well just go in and ask if they sell this here. Because I'm just kind of curious. It's been a long time since I've played that detective, but some skills you just don't forget. How we doing, gentlemen? That's me.
Well, I am a bargain hunter, always have been, and it looks like Fireball whiskey is half off at Pick and Save today. So, ironically, there was a little sweet grandma just rolling by with her cart here, and we talked about how the world used to be a little bit innocent, and it used to be a better place for kids and grandkids. So, she wished me luck. She said sincerely that she hopes I encounter the person that's leaving the Fireball whiskey bottles all over Neenah, Wisconsin, and I get to have a nice chat with them and reach out for kindness. But we'll see. All right, I think I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna start my collection up again because I threw these all away like several months ago. I think it was last October when I got a dumpster for my birthday present. But it might be time to start counting the fireballs again and see if, you know what, we can find the person that's leaving them like a trail of breadcrumbs around the town. Sometimes people that need help leave a trail or have a funny way of asking for it. I'm on my way home. After a successful recon mission, I learned all about the bus transit system in Neenah, how much it costs, who you give the money to. People at Pick and Save were very helpful. Technically, I'm on the clock right now. I'm working, so I'm following my work rules. Like there's one work rule in particular that happens to me a lot when I'm not on the job, I've noticed. And not a big fan of that rule. I don't think disliking a rule is a crime. As long as you follow it, I think people talking about rules is kind of what makes America better. You know, there's a lot of people going to be putting up signs in their yards when I take mine down. Because once Gabriel goes back to school, I've made an agreement with the city of Neenah that I take down my autism sign that's in the front of the yard. So we get to keep it up for 3 months. So I pick the summer months. Hey there, pup, how are you? That neighbor dog needs a sniffing, that's for sure. But yeah, talking about the rules should never, ever, 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 ever be against the rules. Something, crap. That means I'm gonna have to put a disclaimer on this video again. Damn it.